We got to do something about this, okay? Okay, I lose to Dragon Lee last week. Now, we got to figure out where we're going to place the blame, right? Now, we can start with the guy that gave me the tape study for this for giving me the wrong freaking tape, all right? How am I supposed to study Dragon Lee when I'm looking at a tape of Ultimo Dragon? Now, that leads me to Rey Mysterio, who, for some reason, even though he can't even take care of his own son, he pokes his head in my business all the time. But last but not least, there's a little blame left to divvy out here. Brutus.
What?
How was your wedding last week?
Stupid!
Get your priorities straight, okay? What's more important here, me or your frickin' wife? That was Alpha Academy's problem. That's why I kicked them to the curb. This is your family now. This is your number one priority. Why don't you guys think about that? While you run some sprints, lift some weights, show me something, because me and Ivy are challenging Ray and Zelina next week, and we have to strategize. Show me something.
I'm standing by with the entire LWO, and earlier on, Chad Gable, still frustrated over his loss to Dragon Lee last week on Monday Night Raw, issued a challenge for himself and Ivy Nile to take on Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega in a mixed tag team match next Monday night on Raw. So, Zelina, Ray, what do you say?
Byron, we heard what Chad Gable had to say. You know, and he's clearly someone that is taking it out on the people that are closest to him the most. Only because he couldn't take an L from Dragon Lee last Monday. That's right. But I'll tell you what, the big difference between American Made and LWO, unlike them, nosotros somos familia. We are familia.
Hey, listen, they have their priorities all mixed up, okay? We are focused. And of course, there's some business that needs to be handled between Ivy and I. So if Chad really wants to have a mixed tag match next week against Ray and I, we will easily show him that we are focused, we are family, and the family that fights together wins together. We'll prove that.
100%. 100%. Es todo, carnal. Familia. Familia.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.